Now? Did we just go live? We'll start over.
All right, we'll start over. I think it's going to pop in and out because everybody and their brother's using the internet now.
Anyway, we are live. If you don't know us, if you're joining just because you saw the title of this video and you're wondering what's happening, welcome. This is Laura.
Hi.
I'm Leah, and we are live from the Grand Princess in the middle of the, well, not even the middle anymore, but we're in the Pacific Ocean.
Someplace between, kind of diverting back up to San Francisco.
Yes. So last night we were reading on Facebook that there were some reported cases. Hello, unheard voice. Some reported cases. One reported case of the dreaded COVID-19 virus. We say that word and then they're gonna. Pears, how are you? They're gonna take us down.
Yeah.
But
we did read that article that there was one case reported that a person had been.
we are tired.
We're tired. I didn't sleep all night.
So we read that, and so that was kind of like, well, they had been on this cruise ship the week before.
But my thought was, they could have been exposed any time during the time they got off to the time they started showing symptoms. But then after that, there was another article of a person
about 10:30 last night, there was another article that went public that said that there was an elderly person in Placer County that also tested positive for said virus, and so they started putting two and two together and realized that most likely it came from this ship, from the cruise prior to the cruise that we're on.
Yes.
So overnight, we kind of discussed it, and we can kind of see where this is going.
I kind of felt like since
Hello, Stephen.
Hi,
Hi. So we're filling you in on what's happening. So
we're not sick.
we are sick, but we don't
have that.
Yeah, so we'll get through
But,
it. Anyway.
we started putting two and two together, thinking, okay, 2 cases that came off the ship previous to our sailing. It doesn't sound good, and so we started thinking, well, we're going to start seeing things happening real fast here.
Like maybe Mexico won't let us come to port, or maybe they'll choose not to go to port, and thoughts of, are we going to be quarantined like the Diamond Princess and all kinds of things. So we woke up this morning on Laura's birthday.
My birthday. Happy birthday to me. Dear Princess Guest, now everybody listen up. Dear Princess Guest, I wish to advise you that we have been notified by the United States Center for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, that they are investigating a small cluster of COVID-19 coronavirus cases in Northern California connected to a Grand Princess voyage that sailed round-trip San Francisco from February 11th to February 21st. We are working closely with our CDC partners and are following their recommendations. Please be assured that the health, safety, and well-being of all guests and crew are of absolute priority. The CDC is continuing to actively collect information and has set up a meeting with us this morning to determine what, if any, actions need to be taken during this cruise and on arrival in San Francisco. We have shared essential travel and health data with the CDC to facilitate their standard notification to the state and county health authorities to follow up with individuals who may have been exposed to people who became ill. As we anticipate that further review of the situation will be necessary on arrival in San Francisco, we will be canceling
She makes up words all the time.
the call to Ensenada on Thursday, March 5th, in order to sail directly back to San Francisco and arrive on Thursday afternoon tomorrow.
We're supposed to get back
We're
on
supposed
Saturday.
to get back on Saturday, okay? We will keep you updated with information as we finalize plans. To assist you in contacting your family, we are providing free internet and phone services, and we advise you that if the need arises to make changes of onward travel plans, blah, blah, blah. And then they talk about what coronavirus is and what we can do to help prevent the spread. And then we are closely recording and monitoring all persons who have reported to the medical center with cold and flu symptoms during the voyage. As a precaution, we are also conducting additional enhanced environmental disinfection on board, just like we talked about yesterday.
We didn't talk about it
I
here.
thought we did.
No.
Okay. On board, in addition to our regular stringent cleaning and sanitation protocols. And then it says if you've experienced any symptoms, blah, 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 do this.
Well, we've been sick with this cold, as you guys know. You've seen us hacking away. And we felt like, oh my God, if we go, we're going to be quarantined. And but we have to, because if we're out in public and we're hacking and we didn't do anything, then they're going to not be happy. So
we decided,
we fessed up.
we called and we fessed up. Yeah, we've all been having some symptoms. We haven't had fever,
No.
but we've had a cold and some chest congestion, which is part of the symptoms.
Yeah, so
But they did then come
to our room.
to our room and check us and determine that we are not with said virus.
Yeah. So anyway, so they said if you do present with a fever, you contact us immediately. In that screening, they found out Laura's blood pressure was a little high.
So I went down to the medical center on their advisor. There's another
She's
one of
making
those
up
words.
those words.
And was sitting down there, and they're all running around in masks. And between us, I heard some coughing going on in the back.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what's going on this ship, but the people that were on this ship with the back-to-back from February 11th to the 27th, there are approximately 60 of them. And
Yeah.
we've been on, this is my personal thoughts, okay,
Yeah.
is that we have been on the ship in the middle of a storm. We have not been able to go out on the deck. We've been elbow to elbow with everybody on
We
the
talked
ship
about that
again
yesterday.
and again and again. And who's to say who I've been standing next to or
In the elevator
breathing, whatever they're coughing up. So I do not want. I mean, my personal thought is how can we have? There has to be something happen when we come into port. Are they just going to let us go?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Polestar. We had a serious turn of events. You'll have to watch back because we're not going to recap it.
Mm-hmm.
But so where they are now, the captain's made a few announcements since then, saying really basically that he doesn't know much at this point. That the CDC is still making their determinations.
Along with Princess.
However, we will, even though we're coming into port tomorrow, it doesn't sound like we're going to get off the ship
Right.
till at the earliest
Well, he said,
Saturday.
he alluded to the fact that if they need to help us with travel plans in case we are held over,
Yes,
that
They will take care of
They will
it.
help us with travel plans, and anything that needs to happen, Princess will be happy to help us with.
right.
So, like, they're talking hotels, everything.
Yeah.
So, to me, it sounds like
We're not getting off on.
we're not getting off on Saturday,
or
but that's
at
just
maybe not Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I don't
But
know.
who knows? That's just our thought. We're not.
Hi, John Wright.
We have no idea, no connection with anybody, so that's just what it's sounding like to us.
Yeah, so that's what we know thus far. There's just a lot of confusion aboard, and following things on Facebook, there's a lot of misinformation. Hi, Carl.
Hi, Carl.
There's a lot of misinformation even in the press. I look up Google and it goes, Grand Princess quarantined, and
We haven't been quarantined. That we know of,
No.
anyway. We don't know.
yeah,
So
yet anyway.
I would think we would know if that was the case. So I don't
Right.
think.
I mean, they've been very forthcoming with
fake news.
yeah, with the truth, because why lie?
Right.
Because we're all seeing it on the internet. People are going to start talking and making up stuff if you don't come forward with the truth. So, yeah, so that's where we are. We were not quarantined. The medical staff says you're not quarantined.
However,
However, we would prefer if you do not go into crowded areas because
honey.
which is everywhere right now because there's limited space
Well,
we can
because there's
actually
people
go
they
to.
haven't tested or that could have possibly have the virus.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
So they really recommend we stay in our cabin. However, we're not
Yeah,
quarantined.
so they
to
said,
our cabin.
but we do recommend if you can just hang out in your cabin.
So we are.
So we are. We've ordered room service, which is fine. You know, they're a little busy. They're overwhelmed as well, and hopefully they've learned a lot from their experience with the Diamond Princess. And
I'm sorry.
yeah, that's good,
Oh.
co-star.
Don't come with us, honey.
Yeah,
We don't want you on this.
we're glad we didn't pick you up.
Pick you up. We're
Yeah.
so happy.
Yeah. So, I mean, that said, I mean,
Alice,
it's
hello.
been, hi Alice. We've
Thank
had
you,
a
Sharon.
great time. Look, they've all been saying happy
Well,
birthday.
thank you,
as were
everybody. I
reading.
was reading. I'm sorry, but thank you. This is going to be a memorable birthday for me. For sure.
Yeah.
I did get a birthday card from Princess. They said,
Yes.
happy birthday to me.
Yes, they did.
They offered me a lovely surprise in a restaurant of my choice on the
But no, we can't
we're not
go.
going to go there. We're not
Yeah.
going. We're not going to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do get along, and I can
And we
just
have
thank you,
space.
Alice.
Yeah.
Yeah, space. We have space, and then when we're in San Francisco
We can
tomorrow,
open
we
the
can
door.
open our big balcony door and sit outside.
Yeah, exactly. Wave at the people onlookers.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
sorry we're not down there breathing on you.
And at least we're in our home country, in our home port,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
not someplace
But-
like Japan.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things to be grateful for, and you just have to count your blessings where you can find them, and that's
And I understand that there's people that are supposed to pick up the ship on
the
Saturday
sun.
for
And they're
their
excited
sailing.
like we were, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's
Alice.
everywhere.
But they're supposed to pick up their ship for their cruise on Saturday, and they're like, "Oh, I hope they still cruise." Well, you know, I would think
Yeah.
I'd want to
Hi,
cancel
Vicky.
the cruise. But
Yeah, I mean, there's one thing of not canceling your cruise if you're set to go to the Caribbean or someplace that, you know, the ship has not been affected. But if I were set to get on this ship on Saturday, knowing that there's a really good chance
Mhm.
that those people contracted that virus on this ship,
Mhm.
why
Yeah,
would you
I know.
even want
God,
to?
I just look so tired and so
I-
awful.
we did not sleep at all
I didn't
last
sleep
night.
at all. My heart rate was like, I was like,
Yeah.
everything was running through my head, and I didn't want to go
Yeah.
home. I don't want to go home to my family because I don't want to take anything to them.
Right.
I don't want to take it to my city if I happen to have it on my clothes or whatever. I don't even know. I just have all
Yeah.
these things going through my head. Anyway, I'm sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt you.
Oh, no, it's fine. I mean, it's just unfortunate, and we will be bringing you hi G-Man updates as we go along here and find out what's actually happening more and more. We'll keep you updated, and yeah. But right now we're just hanging and in our cabin.
That's what we're doing.
Look at Laura. Laura, show them. She's hung bee lights.
Oh, I got bee lights everywhere.
She's all decked out here.
I
She's-
can't. I can't.
Oh, she can't.
I've tied the camera down, but I've got bee lights hanging all over my room.
Yeah.
I have moved in. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just go to my cabin. Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my. Oh, see now I can't, cause she has her cord all hooked up to it. I can't take you around. Anyway,
yeah.
we'll do it another time because
Yeah.
for sure we'll be coming back from my cabin.
Yeah, because that's where we are. But maybe when we get to San Francisco, we'll come to you from outside our cabin.
Well, you guys want to see a tour of the ship, I'm sure. We need to take a tour of the ship if we
Yeah.
can get out. So.
We, as long as, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Yep. So, anywho, you guys, thanks for checking in on us, and we are going to say goodbye for now.
I'm gonna watch a movie.
We're gonna watch a movie. They have an excellent list of on-demand
It's
movies.
great.
Yeah, it truly is.
It's lengthy of new movies. Things like
Yeah.
Ferrari versus
Ford versus Ferrari
Oh,
and the Joker and Aunt Judy and all kinds of stuff. Thank you so much, Malta. We appreciate it.
And
Annie
and
and
everybody.
yeah.
And Kai.
Yeah, we are safe. We are safe.
We are. And
They
we're
are
not sick,
working
so-
really hard to keep everybody safe.
They are bleaching and wiping and going on and on. You know, they're cleaning this ship real good.
Yeah.
But, you know, still we're all exposed to each other. So,
Yeah, so yeah, it'll be fine. We'll be fine. And like I said, the worst thing that can happen is we won't get off the ship on Saturday.
hey, lengthen my
And,
vacation.
You know, I mean, you know, as long as they still feed us and shove a towel in the door, you know, you need a clean towel here, run, catch.
Right.
Because we don't, you know, we can't expose the staff. And it was,
You take care, Gold Star.
yeah,
Take care
yes,
of
yeah. Anyway, so we'll see you later. If there's any new news tonight, we might pop in. If not, we'll see you tomorrow from San Francisco.
Yes.
Maybe we'll show you as we cruise under
The
Golden
bridge,
Gate Bridge
yes.
live, since we didn't get to show you on the way out.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right then.
All right, you
Alrighty.
guys. We love you. We will talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.
Thanks.